join me floating on a little orange dinghy. The rubber resists the water that laps against it as we move through the sea of can't see or understand. Ignorance. Watch as waves of panic, populism and privilege rise, watch triumphantly as they fall. And I know the galleons get in the way, the ones encased in gold, with guzzling captains gallivanting, stupidity masked with wealth. But we have to carry on, because our boat may be breaking with no bank for refuge, and they may have pages of checkbooks, but we have pages too. Ours are like life jackets from lives that don't run the chartered course. They provide love to those who can't afford ignorance. They provide knowledge to those who need it. Because, do you see those dots in the distance? They're disenfranchised individuals. They need our dinghy. They need Dreamer's Street Community Library. Let me show you. Tara has just 45 minutes till she picks up the kids. Just one book she needs to get. The one that Abby needs for school. Her burdens are dragging her down so low it feels like she can't get back up. She's worried about her mum and she has only just left her.
I didn't imagine things to ever be this rushed, this frantic. I wanted to be doing more of my own thing by this age. I don't feel like I'm growing. Everyone else seems to be having so much fun, and I'm just not. I'm out here, trying my best, looking after others when I should be looking after myself. Today was one of those days when Mum was struggling more. She wasn't able to do much for herself, and when I knocked the food on the floor, it honestly felt like the world was going to end. No time to sob or mourn over the spillage. Just clear it up and move on.
Natalia despises school, breaks the rules, constantly living down to her teacher's low expectations of SEN students. She's shocked by the level of violence they allow in halls and the playground.
I wish I could change things, but how? It's so hard to believe in change when you don't even believe in yourself.
Jewel walks in with her head low, mind wandering, lonely in a building full of people, both real and fictional. Her heart is delicate and fragile, but it's chained up. No bolt, no lock, no key. She's like a rosebud, red and challenging, guarded by her thorns. She doesn't realise that flowers need sun to bloom too.
Why am I here? Not completely sure myself. Just didn't want to be alone in the house with Dad again. Told him I was heading out to study for school. He was half asleep as always. I hate school. Long hours, boring people, annoying teachers, social. It's just not my thing.
Morgan clenches her fist. Head down, avoiding unwanted attention. Briefly, she looks up, measuring who seemed weak or strong. Her protective reflex she picked up from her years in prison. She knows better than to trust anyone.
All of these people? Why are they staring at me? Well, I've never seen a regular woman before. But wait, I'm not a regular woman. You all think I'm a... Why can't I just be invisible? It would be so much easier if people didn't exist. Then I wouldn't feel like such a worthless, terrible person. No, everything's fine. These people, they're just imaginary. They don't exist. I mean, they don't have faces, of course. They're not real.
Jim walks alone, no hope in his heart, drags his feet along the floor and tries to gather his thoughts once more. The hour is still young, but the day is already growing old.
There's so many people I care for, but do I even care, or do I just put it on to gain something? I can't just have friends now. I used to be great at talking to people, because all I do is just take from them. To capture a moment is easy, to learn from one is hard.
I serve many drifters who often don't know what they need, but I have the power to know what they dream of, even if they don't. I can't tell them all the answers, or give them what they seek forever, but I can guide and recommend, just like any librarian.
I feel alive and at peace. I feel the safety of childhood, innocence and comfort, a time when me and my mum were on better terms. I feel a strong sense of self, and when I think about the people that I'm close to and I care about, for once it feels like more than care. For the first time in a long time, I feel a deep connection to myself and others. Love. I'm regaining interest in them. I have a burning desire to know more, to reconnect and mend bonds, to be playful and heal souls together. As the intensity of the feeling begins to fade, I have a newly instilled hope that I will hold close to my heart and keep for the future. I feel a relief from social responsibility and a release of the pain that has been aching within me. I'm slowly starting to let go.
Excuse me, do you have any of the biology GCSE textbooks?
Yeah, just over there.
Ah, thank you. Firstly, I would like to talk about our teachers' low expectations in regards to our GCSE. As many of you know, we can only do grades 1 to 4 in many subjects. We also cannot take English literature and are very limited on our options. This messes with our future and restricts the opportunities we will receive. I'm free. I smile and I laugh and I'm actually okay. I feel light, and not just lightheaded. I deserve to be happy, I'm aware. I sleep soundly at night, not always up at unholy hours of the morning. Thoughts may not sleep, but I sure can. I can talk to others for hours on end and not feel like an annoying burden. I don't feel judged everywhere. I can receive affection, hug and comfort my friends, accept compliments and compliment others. Family isn't always blood, especially not in my case. It's so much more than that. I can enjoy the people around me. I have my friends. And you, Moonlight. You're all my forever family.
Hello. Sorry to bother you. I was wondering what books you'd recommend.
Oh, it's no bother. I think the fantasy section would suit. May I recommend The Magic Gate? It's a cathartic and freeing read.
Thank you. I'll go check it out. The world? Everything? It all seems so much clearer. They're real. I can see it all. People, the colours, they're real. I wasn't going crazy. I'm actually here in reality. That's it. I was always so scared, and now I could go out and scream if I wanted to. I could face the entire world. All that fear, it's gone.
Hiya, do you need to pay to use the internet?
No, it's free for the first 30 minutes.
Okay, so I'm alright to use it for half an hour then.
Yeah, that's fine. What camera do you have, by the way?
It's just some cheap one I carry around really, I'm not really good.
I'm sure you're better than you think. Here's a zine from a local artist we got in the other day. Have a look if you want.
Oh, nice one. Thank you. Thanks. Maybe I'm trapped. Maybe I'm free. Today might just be the day. My eyelids feel less heavy. My heart is ready for love. Community is never as simple as 1, 2, 3 or ABC. There needs to be a glue. Sometimes it isn't to be, but today, the glue is me. This poem feels like me. Like I wrote it. You know, I can do this. I don't care if money be a limiting factor. Fuck money. I love my community too much not to care. I'll find someone who loves me in time. What's most important is the love that art gives to people. I'll make sure people aren't walking alone, and that they do have hope in their hearts.
Letting go of the emotions that burden me will help me to welcome those that enlighten my spirit. Balance is coming.
I am able to do this. I want to change the system and make myself heard. I need to believe.
Sun and rain are both vital for flowers to blossom. You can't photosynthesize with just one or the other.
Maybe there's hope for troubled people like me. Maybe the world isn't out to get me. Maybe it's time to admit the truth.
I can do this. I have hope. In my heart. I do though. I have it.
I work surrounded by knowledge. I have the freedom to know at all times. Maybe that's why those who wonder find me so easily. But it has got me wondering about freedom and what it really means. I've come to the conclusion it's about people. People give and take away freedom with both righteous and oppressive laws. They hold attitudes which hold themselves and others back. Tether them to shredders of the soul, of sense of identity. Some people have the freedom to be indifferent, cognitively dissonant, disinterested. I would rather have the freedom to be angry, to speak, to debate and dissent, to raise a fist or a phrase and face the future.